This projector must be just OBS. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I don't know where it cut out, but these are the two different ones. This one doesn't work, this one does work. Obviously the difference is this, which is depth, which I think is how many bits it takes to store the number of different colors there are. So if we were to just add more colors to this, right now it's on 5, and you could represent 16 colors with 4 bits. So if we had more than 16 colors, we would have to use 8 bits. Maybe it would work. In order to get more colors quickly, I'm going to use the paintbrush. Because it will have feathered edges. A little bit. Okay, that gets us up to 41, which is more than 17. Be nice if we were like on the line so that we could confirm whether or not that is actually the line. But it might not be very easy to get exactly to the line. Huh. 16. Okay, well let's try this one though. This will let us test the low side. File. Stream died, yeah. Should be back hopefully by now. Oh, that got us up to 8 actually already. Oh, because it's not 16, it was 0 through 16. So we are on 17. We are on 17. If we got rid of one color, we'd be at 16. How do we get rid of one color at this point, though? I guess blue, right? Blue is the only one that doesn't bleed into other colors, so maybe we go select blue, delete. Why? Okay, so we delete blue, then we go back to indexed. Should have 16 now, which is 0 through 15, which is few enough that you should be able to store it with 4 bits. But it's still 8. Maybe I misunderstand how this works. That's all the way up to 17 already. All the way up to 24 already. I don't really have option to use the paintbrush very easily. Eight. Eight's broken. 8 colors. Whoa. It's way closer to the other color. You make lots of colors and then specify the max when converting to indexed? I do not know. Oh yeah. Nine colors still does 4 bits. Still broken. Still 4 bits. Did I not try that before? True, I had 0 through 15 before. There it is. And it starts working. And it does seem like transparency does tend to always end up on 0. So far. Okay, so if you save it from GIMP, you have to have at least 16 total colors. Plus, theoretically, I suppose transparency gets added on top of that, right? Transparency becomes the 17th, which is too many to store in 4 bits. That's got to be it, probably. That's good to know. probably that could be fixed somewhere. But I don't know how. Palette size? Depth? Does this... One of these two feels kind of like it would be hard-coded for 4 bits, right? I mean, like, I have no idea really what... I mean, conceptually, I get that it's looping through pixels and pulling them out, but any more specifically than that, I have no idea what this code is doing, but the hard-coded 7 and the hard-coded 8 feel like one or the other might be hard-coding the bit depth, kind of, like in a way that's making this not work. Use file command in Linux. Oh, really? Get information about the... How does that work? This file... Do I have a... Or just the file, I guess, right? What's the name of this one? No black? 4-bit color map, yeah. And I just saved it to be 4 bits. And it's back to broken. But let's test a theory. Should this be depth maybe? No. Value error. Something and something comparable. LHS, RHS should be compatible. '96. Compatible. Should this be... Whoops. Should this be depth -1? I mean, it has depth, but it's +7 already. No. Need both of these? No. Not implemented. Oh, filters are not supported. Okay, so we managed to muck up the data to where it thought it had a filter. I don't know. Isn't 7? I know. I have zero idea what any of this code does. I am literally throwing darts in the dark. I just kind of like 7 and 8 are both kind of intrinsically tied to 8, which is the bit depth that worked. So like my theory was maybe one or the other of those was hard-coded to the 8-bit depth. Probably that's not the case. It certainly didn't seem to make it work any better. But yeah, I don't know actually what this does, just like finding patterns and seeing if the patterns pan out, but in this case they did not. I think that pretty much that's fine though for now. We can document it if we need to for now as like 8-bit depth seems necessary. We could raise an exception, I guess, here, right? We could check depth and then raise the exception. I mean, I suspect there must be a way. I would assume, right? There has to be a way to change this code here, which again is like basically a black box to me. I don't really follow. Other than we're looping over pixels. I can see that much. We're essentially setting from one array into another. But that's about all I got. I would assume though, there's got to be a way in here, right? There must be a way. I would assume there has to be a way you could change this something in here to make it work right. But I don't know what. I don't know what it would be. Maybe, I mean, this is my last like total shot in the dark. Maybe this actually needs to be hard coded to 8, even when the image is 4. No. Let me just get that filters error or something. We changed the data enough to make it not work. There's got to be something though, right? This is definitely, I mean, it's looping over the height. We're getting like our visual artifact is basically shifted x's per y row essentially. So it's got to be like something in here must be able to change. Make it work, I would assume. Or else something like these kind of things, maybe? Where does size come from? Oh, there it is. Okay. It's in chunk. Okay. Well, we found the boundary at least. And did a bunch of extra testing. The type annotations, though, there's not a lot, right? File is going to be string, I believe, right? Yeah. So just string. Star is an odd one. This, I mean, I guess it could be any. Ultimately, star doesn't make too much sense to type, though, really. I don't know the right way. I don't know when to use typing extensions versus typing. Former parameter name expected. Bitmap. So basically, I mean, this one is a function, but it's a function that's a constructor that has the same interface as the bitmap constructor. The thing is that I don't know. I don't think we have like an object for it. We don't have like an interface class or anything. Most directly though, it's a function. Is there a function thing? Palette would be a display IO palette. Or similar. I mean, we don't really, I guess pixel shader? Maybe, or color converter, whatever. I'm still unclear on kind of the difference between all of those, but I think this is optional too. Maybe not though, because it does just call it right here unprotected. But I guess the one up here factors into this. Yeah. The map is always okay. So it is technically optional, and palette as well, because this is the code that. Well, no, okay. Technically, this one is optional, and this one down here is not optional. It feels weird though, because from the user's perspective, it is optional, but from the user's perspective, you're not technically calling this. You are calling this, which does have it listed as optional already. Bitmap constructor. Also, where did that come from? Okay. Okay. We should probably be using these then, actually. Palette would be an object, not the constructor, I think. No? Yeah, it looks like actually it would be the constructor. Actually want these inside here. We don't need this one. Actually, we don't need this one anymore either. But we do want to keep it because we need it to raise the exception so that we don't import unneeded stuff on the microcontroller. So unfortunately, this is a case where I'm not actually literally using it, but we want to keep it anyway. We want to keep something coming from typing. Doesn't actually matter what it is. Probably makes more sense to do something generic so that it's not like a specific thing that's missing. Forgot to disable. Thank you. I forget to disable. Maybe it restarted when I thought I had disabled it. But it may have like restarted or reset itself. Yeah. Thank you for taking care of those. All right. Be off now for real this time. Okay. Let's add our new example as well. So, do we pass pre-commit? Probably not, right? Because I would think we would have the pylon unused thing, maybe? Should we keep the vector IO? Yeah, I think we should keep it because it makes it clear that the transparency is working. We should probably add a comment about I don't get why what we changed causes this. I click import. Be imported like this. Okay. Should try the latest version. Sure we didn't break anything. So try it inside the correct folder. Nice. Looking good. Okay. We push this. Didn't run Sphinx. Okay. We'll let the checks run. If it succeeds, I'll request a review from the librarians. If anybody is interested in trying this out, please feel free. And if you do, leave a note on the PR if it works for you or if you have trouble. I think I'm going to head out for now and get some lunch and get ready for the meeting. I haven't put my notes in to the notes stack yet this week, so I'm going to get some food, get ready for that. And I may be back later on today working on either more PR stuff or I think we may try to get back to trivia project today, the one with the buttons on the PicoW. We'll see what the day holds after the meeting and stuff, but I may come back in the afternoon, pop the stream back on and work on something else. So hope everybody has a good day. If you'll be in the meeting here in a little bit, then I will talk to you soon. Either way, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.